We're all feeling it, the rising cost of streaming TV. But can you get everything you want and still save money? Today, I'll help answer that question. Let's get started. Let's start with this. I recently put up a poll on YouTube, asked how much you plan to spend on streaming TV every month. And the most popular response, between $50 and $100 a month. In this video, I'm going to break down your best streaming options at all of these price points. The longer you watch, the more potential for savings. Back when I started on this beat 10 years ago, people were canceling their cable TV bills because they got to over $100 a month. But now, we've got streaming plans at right around $100 a month. If you're someone paying $100 a month or more for streaming TV, you are most likely a big bundle person. And you've probably got a Cable 2.0 service, YouTube TV, and the rest. Full bundles that include sports and news channels, as well as your locals. Those now start at around $85 a month. And plans with regional sports networks, they're even more expensive. So for example, someone could have YouTube TV's base plan and ad-free Netflix, they would pay more than $100 a month. $100 a month for only 2 streaming services. So the question is, why would anyone stay with an expensive full Cable 2.0 bundle? And usually that answer has to do with sports or locals, and sometimes because people just value having most of their content available from a single app. There are some new opportunities for people who have full bundles to save a little money by downgrading. Sports and news bundles are getting a lot of attention. DirecTV Stream's My Sports plan, that was the first to launch. I tested it out, and I expect a lot of changes here over the next 12 months. Yes, these bundles are cheaper than full bundles, but definitely not cheap. The most affordable Cable 2.0 bundles are the entertainment ones, Philo and Friendly TV, for example. But those don't include sports and locals. Alright, I hear ya. Most people don't want to spend $100 a month or more on streaming TV. I'm one of them. So let's move on now and talk about the $50 to $100 a month price range. 37% of streamers who responded to my poll said they plan to stay within this range. Now there are some people who can keep their full Cable 2.0 bundle and stay below $100 a month. I just shared the example of YouTube TV and ad-free Netflix. It was over $100 a month. But if you got Netflix with ads instead, you would be under $100 a month. Just barely. I think we could do better than that. One way that I've been able to stay within this price range and still get all the channels that I want is by signing up for Sling TV for at least a few months out of the year. After YouTube TV raised its price, I heard from a lot of people who did the same thing. I consider Sling TV a full bundle with some fine print. I say that because the service has sports, news, and entertainment, but locals, they are limited. And that's why it is best for people who can pick up locals with an antenna. I'm able to sign up for one of Sling TV's 2 base plans for a few months out of the year. At recording time, that is $46 a month. Then I've got a couple other paid streaming services, ones that I picked up on Black Friday, and it brings my monthly total to just over $50 a month. Now I also get Paramount Plus with Walmart Plus, but I don't really factor that into my streaming TV budget. To me that's separate, and so is Amazon Prime. Now some people pay $50 to $100 a month on streaming without any Cable 2.0 bundle. And usually these are people who hate ads. The no ads Disney, Hulu, and Max bundle, and Netflix Premium. That would put you at over $50 a month. But let's say you added Peacock Premium Plus and Paramount Plus with Showtime. Now we're at more than $80 a month, entering the high end of the range. People who like sports but hate ads, the most frustrated streamers in this price range. But what if you don't mind a few ads? Let's talk about that next. About a third of the people who responded to my poll said they want to spend $50 a month or less on streaming. And that's not counting the people who pay nothing. With this budget, we're talking a lot less about those full Cable 2.0 bundles or bundles in general, except for maybe the entertainment ones like Philo and Friendly. People working with $50 a month or less
are more likely to have an antenna to pick up their locals. With an antenna, you can watch the sports that airs on broadcast TV, as well as your local news, and then just pay for a few apps that have the shows and movies that you want to watch. This is exactly what I do when I'm on a summer pause from a Cable 2.0 bundle. Now, if you're in this price range and still trying to avoid some ads, you may want to go with Netflix and one or two other services. That would keep you below $50 a month. But take a look at this. These are the 6 ad-free services that I just mentioned in the previous segment. The total price, way out of budget, more than $80 a month. But if you got the plans with advertising, you would be around $40 a month, under budget. And that's before taking advantage of any of the deals on michaelsavesdeals.com. There are some people, a lot of people in fact, who pay absolutely nothing for streaming TV, using fast or free streaming apps. 3 of my favorites, Pluto TV, Tubi, and the Roku channel. Many of these services have cable-like TV guides, and they offer a mix of live and on-demand content, some originals too. Mostly, I turn to these services for movies and news headlines. These services are not going away. In fact, some companies behind Cable 2.0 bundles, Sling TV, DirecTV, and Philo, they have also launched free services that do not require a subscription. Sling FreeStream is a good one to start with. It comes with some DVR storage. Leave a comment below. Let me know your favorite. People who watch less sports and more ads, they are able to save the most with streaming TV. As for paying the most, that's anyone with a full Cable 2.0 bundle. But the new, more flexible bundles and the other trends that I've got listed here, they can be opportunities to downgrade and save. I'm going to repeat this same poll question next year, and my hope is that more people will actually be paying under $100 a month. And that's because in the next year, they're going to be able to leave their full Cable 2.0 bundle and find everything they need from the cheaper options we've talked about today. If downgrading is just not an option for you, there are still a few ways to save money with a full bundle. Rotate services, pause or cancel for part of the year, and limit your total subscriptions. You may be able to offset the rising streaming TV costs by switching to a cheaper internet or phone plan. I've done both. For the past few years, I've paid $50 a month for T-Mobile home internet and $25 a month for an unlimited phone plan with Visible by Verizon. It's been nice to have those two bills remain steady as the price of streaming TV and so much else has gone up. Keep the savings going. Watch this video next and find updated deal alerts on my website, michaelsavesdeals.com.